Well, Arrowhead has just dropped the patch, or yeah, they dropped the patch. These are the patch notes. I don't know why our browser is doing that. Let's watch the video. Also, I need to up these sounds probably. There we go.
Welcome back. Another patch note reading. Me, Niklas Malmborg, and
me, Lennart Holmgren.
That classic
this is
too.
a contender for biggest patch notes.
I feel like there's a lot of exciting stuff in this as well.
Ooh.
In the beginning, we balanced the Super Earth vehicles a little bit after all the enemies and what they could do. Players rightfully pointed out that, like, why can I destroy my Bastion with an assault rifle?
Yeah.
Didn't jam.
Kind of break immersion, so.
A little bit. So we increased our...
Yeah, was it... Who was the first one? Was that Odo? Who showed that off on the little, like, these side panels, these bags or whatever?
Armor of the Bastion and the exosuits. Also the...
Like, it doesn't even matter that you can shoot those with light panel weapons. It's just like, it should not go to the main health pool. Let's listen.
That comes with a lot of stuff, though.
Yeah.
And so we had to go and look at all the enemies, who is supposed to be able to hurt a tank, who are not supposed to be able to hurt a tank. Some of this comes with that some enemies' attacks also go up in armor penetration to still be able to hurt the tank. Some don't go up in armor penetration.
So they just bounce.
Yeah, they just bounce. Weaker enemies like hunters, scavengers, voteless, they can't do anything against the tank. The stuff that normally hurts a tank and like supposed to, like rockets, cannons, blah blah, they will roughly do the same.
Yeah.
Weaker stuff will do less. Medium stuff like a heavy machine gun from a automaton, etc., will do less overall. The exosuit are basically the same. They will have some heavy armor and some medium armor. Like the chassis will be heavy armor, arms and legs will be medium. And then the FRV didn't. It's still like armor 3 or medium armor, but it's increased.
So the mech arms are just going to be blown off again. Well, whatever. We shall see.
We also increased the health of the combat walker.
Yeah.
No, the exosuit. None of these changes will affect how.
Wait. They changed the health of what now?
Or medium armor, but it's increased in health.
Yeah.
We also increased the health of the combat walker.
Yeah.
No, the exosuit. None of these.
Oh, okay. They upped the health again. I mean, I say again, the first time was not actually. They just moved health pools. Because you had the the normal health pool, and then the overflow. And the overflow was basically just like the switch between that was when your mech started smoking, was when you were in the overflow, and they just moved all the health from the overflow into the main pool and called it a buff, which was weird.
Changes will affect how effective anything is against the Helldivers. It is only against the vehicles and some objectives, the ballistic shield, etc., which has gone up to heavy armor. So that one will also be just...
So now you have sort of the same shield as the soldier, the Devastator.
Yes, but the ballistic shield has more health.
All right, so we're even tankier than the...
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, the ballistic shield is also smaller, but that's actually a really nice change. Ballistic shield will be AP4 then. I like that idea. And it's... Was it 1,000 or even 1,200 health? Let's check. I can't type shield. double if I knew. Yep, 1,000. So this will be AP4. Wonder about the durability. 0% explosive damage resistance. I'm curious. Automatons. Where do we have the heavy def? There. I win. So basically, well, we have the same shield, but with 400 or 200 more health. That's actually, yeah, that's nice.
Happen to this is also
In
that
theory.
enemies will be better at hurting themselves
Oh, right, yeah, that's true.
because their armor penetration
Exactly,
on
yeah.
some of the attacks went up.
Stop
So
hitting yourself. Stop. Wait.
we've upped
wait.
a lot of.
Wait. Enemy armor penetration went up. At what point? Wait. At what point? Talking about how they upgraded vehicle armor and gave things more health and blah blah blah.
What enemies can do to like mechanical durable stuff because when we introduced the Bastion. We didn't do much to the sentries, so we compensated now by giving them 100% more health. I guess it's closer to what they were in the beginning. They would probably be a bit tankier against certain things than what's been in the beginning, because they have a lot more health now, and there's still a lot of attacks in the game that haven't increased that much.
Stratagems. So the doubled health of sentries from. Let's see. Yeah. 400. What did they do in the past? Oh yeah, this makes it so to. Oh, just realized it's going to be annoying to destroy Tesla towers that are placed badly by people. Blah blah blah. Increased health to match other sentries. Interesting. I forgot about that. I almost said I didn't know, but I'm fairly sure I've read that before. I'd swear they upped the health of the sentries once before, but I guess I'm just wrong. This is the 60-day plan. Lifetime reduced. Oh, it's just to match the call. Sure, why not? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure sentries live longer than their. That's one to test. Anyway, let's continue. Reloading.
Here's the exciting part.
Tell me all about it.
We have some reloading improvements. So before you could get dead inputs if you're like ragdolled or you were in a state where you couldn't reload. Yeah, the game will remember a short while after.
Oh no! Oh no!
And then start to reload. So it just a bit.
Oh, for fuck's sake! They. I don't want a form of input buffering. Because you press like a reload or something, but you get staggered or whatever, and then you need to stim, but your diver is going to be reloading first because that's the buffered input. I hope I'm wrong on this, but
It's smoother.
Nice.
We also allowed you to reload while diving.
Nice.
So it's called Helldivers, so I guess just
Will diving
I
interrupt?
thought there was already a thing.
So you can just reload.
Oh wait,
and
no,
then
there was
dive
just
and
stim
keep
and dive.
reloading
so
in the
it's,
air.
yeah. So hopefully this will just like smooth out, and you won't get as much like, oh, why doesn't it reload, or like stuff like that. It will be a bit smoother.
The Bastion is there.
I need to test if there is like a stationary reload. There might be a tech to cancel the being stationary for
In the
with the
vehicle
diving.
customization menu, but there's nothing.
Just teasing you.
Yeah, it's just teasing.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Where's my patterns?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now they're here. They're not.
How do you get them?
Did you? If you have them for the FRV, then you have them for the Bastion.
Nice.
Oh,
More
why? They just like when they did the old, like they I mean, at the same time they cost metal, so I don't hate that at all. But they could have put those in the war bonds, even going back like they did with the FR3 at some point. Yeah, I think they did that with the FR3, and I'm not sure about the max. Still. Yeah, at the same time, yeah, because I'm thinking we already have way too much of a metal grind. I don't mind that they give them to us like that, but could have been in the war, or it might be in war bonds in the future.
Player asked like, oh, it's cool that I get this. I only get to pick one of them for for us it's for memory reasons a lot of times. They're like, okay, cool, but can I have them more often?
I want more.
And we thought about it, and it's like, yeah. We put the cooldown down from 10 minutes to 8 minutes.
Yeah. We did a large look at all the throwables. Right now it's sort of like thermite.
So in a 40-minute mission, 16, 24, 32, 5 times. But if there's still an artificial limit of 3, then it just means you run out earlier. I hope they should really remove that artificial limit, because without any modifiers you could call it 5 times. If you have like the longer stratagem cooldowns and whatever, and then the longer call-in times, you'll still be limited to like, I mean, 5 times is yeah, you will still be limited to like 4 times or 3.
Sort of king of throwables.
Yeah.
So we looked
and the Giga Grenade.
And the Giga Grenade is also good. But we looked around all the throwables and we were like, okay, maybe we need to have a larger pass and see, can we get some other stuff up? So we just made a large pass on how the availability is of all the grenades. Like, is it worth just having one more HE grenade? Maybe we should have one.
Yeah, because it's always like, if you take
that's
like
not
that
bad.
grenade versus that grenade, is one just feels like, well, I will just obviously take this.
Exactly.
Then it's not enough interesting choices, right?
Yes. It is hard to compete with the thermite, but at least this will help a bit to feel like that choice is going to be a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
I hope they have also, like, if they upped grenades from like having 4 to 6, that you get like does an ammo pack, no, grenade pack, whatever. Does that have a fixed amount, or is that just 100%? I am not even sure. Let's see if that has a page. No, redirected from ammo. And that's Helldivers 1. Oh wait, I can just take a look at the throwables. Let's see the frag grenade. How much? Where does? I'm pretty sure they listed somewhere from supply. Oh yeah, you get 4. I mean, this going to 8. Sure. So that's all. That makes me wonder the sparklers. Because you have more of them. Why the hell? Whatever. 3. Okay, so they. Whatever. Wait, we shall see.
Some of the orbital explosion and projectiles has not been really consistent and been lagging a bit behind. So we also did a larger pass on all the like explosions and projectile damage and stuff to make it be more in line with other.
On the orbital projectile, so we're talking here about the orbital precision strike.
Yes.
The 120 millimeter.
Yeah, the 380
and the
millimeter.
380.
And the rail cannon as well.
I was about to say that the OPS and the rail cannon are the main ones that need it.
We started with the Giga Grenade. So you only have 2 of them.
Adjusting, tweaking, whatever you want to call it.
But you only get 1 back on each refill.
Yeah.
And now we want to test to see how it is to have 2.
Yeah.
So.
Because it became really annoying when you had the armor passive for more grenades, and you had to pick up 4 boxes.
Yeah, you stole all of the resupply.
Yeah.
And it felt pretty bad.
And we had an idea behind why.
I mean, the Giga Grenade is not like the super powerful, whatever, like a throwable ultimatum anyway. Personally, I'd rather still take the dynamite, the sparklers, gas grenades, whatever. Like, I still rather take the dynamite over a Giga Grenade, just because it's more flexible.
That, but also after a while, it's just like it's also.
I didn't play well. And then dynamite. We increased the max amount from 3 to 4, so you can have 4 of them.
Okay.
And then we will have the Seeker Grenade, which have increased starting amount from 3 to 4, and increased refill from 2 to 3, and increased maximum amount from 4 to 5.
Why not 6? Especially... That's, I mean, just the fact that you can refill 3 at a time and then you have a max of 5 is...
Like, this will be a lot of that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna just be repeating myself here, but the HE Grenade had the same bump in all the numbers. The Impact Grenade had the same bump in all the numbers.
Pineapple, same thing. Stun Grenade, same thing. Urchin, same thing.
Pineapple is arguably the most useless grenade out there. Because it does not do what it needs to do. Like, you can literally throw a pineapple into a bug breach or whatever and get like 3 kills or something. It's everywhere, but also managed to miss all the enemies all the time.
Thing kinda, but start amount went from 2 to 4.
Yeah.
And then same thing on Incendiary.
Grenade and Impact.
Same thing in Incendiary Impact.
Yes.
I guess we went through that much faster than we thought. That like it's basically the same. Everything that had 4 uses went up to 5.
Yeah.
The dynamite went from 3 to 4.
Yes. And the refill on the Giga went from 1 to 2.
Yes.
So it was kind of like bumping up the base level of most of our grenades that we have. The Eagle 110mm rocket pods. The rockets fire a bit far apart, and sometimes when you shoot...
I'm thinking... No, wait. The extra grenade armors are just +2. I was thinking, like, if that was percentage-based, maybe that's why... But no. Why? I don't understand why they didn't just bump up to 6. Like, ow! It's my cat. Pirate Tech has 6, and that's in general like better than most of those grenades. So why? Why not make that the new default instead of 4?
Shoot smaller targets, they can like.
Yeah, because it's an actual eagle that actually has
Exactly,
rocket
yeah.
pods.
So it doesn't just fire them like that. So they, yeah. So now I put them a bit closer together, so it will be easier to hit like smaller things like hulks, and it will even be better against tanks and chargers and stuff like that.
You increase the armor penetration of the explosion.
Yeah, that's also a thing, because
But the
if
targeting
it
is one of the
misses,
main
now
issues
I
with
increase
the
it
rocket
from
pods.
medium to heavy, so it will do damage to things like chargers, hulks, and stuff like that if it misses. So the explosion will still damage it. We also increased the explosion damage from 200 to 300, and the durable damage on the explosion as well from 200 to 300. And I also needed to lower the explosion force impulse a bit, because
It just flings away stuff.
yeah, because we increased the penetration from medium to heavy, like the charger just flew away and
just
stuff
flew
like
away.
that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was a lot of issues when we had too much impulse. It's mainly just how much will it push a corpse, kind of.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really affect the effectiveness of it that
Or
much.
you.
Yeah, that as well. You won't fly as far as well.
Okay.
The
Sounds
precision
fine.
strike, which is an old favorite.
The default one
Yeah.
as well. So we increased the projectile damage from 3,500 to 4,000, and the durable damage as well.
Yeah.
On the projectile, and then the explosion damage is increased from 1,000 to 1,500.
Yeah.
Yes. Here that's not going to change anything, because it's standard durable explode 1,500 plus 4,000. So maximum is going to be blah, blah, blah. My brain is not braining. 5,500. Oh, and does that make cause it to have any like meaningful breakpoints? No. Not on the Ball Titan, I don't think. No. Does the Impaler have 4,000? No. I mean, Hawks, yeah, they have way less. Tanks have less as well. Assuming they haven't even like upped it. No. Anything on this? No, not on the Fox engine. Warp ship, sure, because these already were. Yeah, you already could one-shot them with a direct hit. It changes literally nothing for the breakpoint, so it's a. That's a shame.
And then in the intent here is that if you had a close hit against a charger, for instance, or a behemoth charger, you didn't really kill it with the explosion.
No.
But now, if you do get like a near miss in the inner radius, or even a bit out of the inner radius, you can kill a charger even with just the explosion.
Yeah. I think you can also kill a Ball Titan, right?
Yeah, with explosion.
What? Normal charger. Wait. So you miss. You don't on a miss. You don't do that. 1,500. I guess if the explosion hits the head, on that one, and Ball Titan is again on the head, right? But if you miss, then you will just damage a leg, which is 2000, 1500 on the thing is not going to change anything.
Yeah, if you manage to hit the explosion between the legs or pretty close there, you can kill a Bile Titan even if you hit the ground. So
Because it hits multiple parts, it like so you need to hit 5 parts that all transfer damage to the 5 plus parts. 80%, 100%. Like sure, it's possible. You basically deplete the main pool by hitting a lot of parts with the thing, with the explosion, and that's easier. But
And we did the same thing to the 380 HE barrage. The walking barrage uses the same.
yeah, all of them have the 380mm round. So
Yeah. So if you
and the C artillery as well.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
C
that one
artillery
uses
got
them.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because if you throw a lot of stratagems that do a lot of big booms like this with barrages, like they're not an exact science.
Yeah,
in how
it's
to hit.
gonna miss a lot.
Yeah, so the near misses and stuff actually being more effective, it matters.
Yeah.
sure.
Because we upped the 380, we also wanted to up the 120 as well to be sort of keeping.
Oh, wow.
Keeping up.
Yeah.
So we increased the projectile damage from 2,500 to 3,500,
And that's direct hits, okay.
and explosion from 750 to 1,200.
I mean, this was already the
And last but not least, the
120 and the Gatling barrage already were the best, like, stratagems. That wasn't the Napalm barrage. Napalm barrage is just easy mode because
orbital rail cannon strike.
It's been the same for a long time, but we added a lot of stuff into the game.
Large enemies.
Yeah, we wanted to one-shot stuff like a Vox engine. Yeah, you increase damage from 7,500 to 10,000.
Yeah, even
10.
it out. Yeah.
wait a minute, that sounds like a W change. Like, one shot I mean, that's it would make that the main Fox engine killer next to the Gatling barrage. Which parts are lethal? So you upped it to 10,000, and you still need to definitely hit multiple parts. 7,500. Oh wait, the Oh yeah, the explosion. Sure. 6. What? I think the factory strata is like 15,000. So unless factory strata will still have will still have the issues of like if you hit the cannon turret, nothing will go to main, which kind of sucks. And I believe on the harvester, that's often like there is fatal. Yes, wait, there is a part up top that you end up hitting surprisingly like often. Where is it? Is that this fatal 2000? I mean, hopefully it will one-shot harvesters more consistently after you take off the shield, of course, because the shield will negate the damage. Anyway.
It also has an explosion on top of that, but like the projectile will do the job.
Yeah.
And now you might be thinking, but the Vox engine has 11,000 HP. Not anymore, it doesn't. But we'll get to that.
Some interesting foreshadowing here.
Yes. Sterilizer. We buffed it last time.
Yeah.
We buffed it more.
Yeah.
So you get more ammo in each canister. The start amount of canisters also went up from 2 to 3. The ammo was increased by 25%.
Yeah.
I mean, the people both people that use the sterilizer, from what I've seen, did not call it a buff. Because you ended up slowing yourself mostly, and I don't know.
We did reduce how much it was affected by wind.
Yeah, it was a bit
yeah.
used there, where it's just like, oh, get in my face, and
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the wind was very aggressive on that.
It got too much effect, which was look, it's a little bit fun.
Yeah.
But made it a little bit hard to use. So it's 60% less affected by wind.
Nice.
It goes through the cooldown, but it's also we increased the health from 1600 to 1800.
I mean, it still doesn't address the core issue of the sterilizer, so I'm... Which means that people are still not going to use it, I think.
Of the arms from 600 to 800, and from the legs. We increased the health from 1600 to 1800, of the arms from 600 to 800, and from the legs from 400 to 550.
Yep.
One of the most annoying parts with the exosuit is that you get a lot of maybe like bug enemies and stuff and they gnaw away at your legs, and then you start limping. Like you still have a lot of health left, but you're limping, so you're just like, oh, it's a trudge to just like move with this thing, which it can still happen, but it's just
less often.
Yeah,
and losing your arm is also a bit annoying. So making it.
We still want that to happen.
Yeah,
it's just that not as often. The fast recon vehicle. So we increased some health of like the doors by 50%, a little bit of the tires. It's not by a lot. So, but the main is the main health goes from 2000 to 2400. It's a little bit to compensate for some of the AP changes that we reject with all the vehicles, but it also means that you are more tanky versus all the anti-tank stuff, because that didn't change, right? And also the stuff that just did chip damage on you before, that will be the same. You will.
I mean, it's the FFE is still weaker than before. They did the like insane damage to durable buff damage, whatever you want to call it.
More tanky. So overall, not against everything, but overall, the FRV will be able to take more damage.
Nice.
We still have a decent chunk of paper left.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting through this. So the charger. When it's close enough to you, its target, when it charges, it will like stop turning and just commit to that.
Yeah, exactly.
That happens a bit earlier. So it will be slightly easier to avoid it. It will also have a recovery time.
I mean, I wonder what they mean about a bit earlier, because if you were the host, it would literally turn with you basically in your face. Like,
it will be slightly easier to avoid.
If he... even here it would turn with you, like it would have shifted all.
He will
Like,
also
you could
have a
s-
recovery time
You
after
could
it's
still
under
dodge
charge
it, but
to
it was
Keep going.
yeah, keep going and then stop, and like the time until it gets back kind of control and start adjusting and turning towards you. That one is longer, so you'll have a bigger window to attack it. But
before we get to the but. It's right now. It sounds like the host might be getting the client experience. Now we hear the but.
it's also now faster.
All right. Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to avoid it when you're looking at it, when you're aware of where it is. When you mess up and like, where is the charger? You're not keeping track of him.
It's a bit.
He will hit you faster.
Okay.
It's more. It will hit you faster when the sound behind you doesn't work. Yeah.
He had like a cowardly behavior with like, oh, I'm gonna move away from you and like spawn enemies and stuff.
Be a sneaky backline thing.
Yeah. I think a lot of people was in agreement that it was annoying.
Yeah.
So
It was a bit hard to
yeah.
understand or see it as well when you were
Oh,
like,
the alpha.
is it an alpha commander somewhere? Or like,
Yeah.
sometimes you didn't even see it was back in the background.
It didn't communicate it very
Yeah,
clearly.
it was hard to.
I mean, it would just always run away. Like it would call in and run away, like most of the time.
Get the feedback from it.
So we removed that.
Yeah. So now it will just attack you, but it will still spawn enemies, right?
Yeah, it will still summon and spawn enemies, but it will be just go for you.
Yeah.
Now we have some alterations of durable damage for enemies. The hunters, but we reduced the durable damage of its normal attack from 50 to 40, tongue attack from 45 to 30, and the pounce attack from 50 to 35. So its durable damage went down. It's not good at destroying vehicles. It became too good at it.
Mm.
The warriors and spewers on their normal like stabby attacks, durable damage went down from 80 to 65. Stalkers, the tongue attack durable damage got down from 50 to 35. Vox engine, main health from 11,000 to 9,000. So railgun kills it in one.
One shots. Nice.
It also matters for a lot of other anti-tank weapons of like how many shots do you actually need to take it down. We also reduced its turn angle of the upper body. Before it could just turn 180. It also meant that it had a plate that kind of blocked the weak spot where you throw in a grenade.
All right. Yeah.
Kitty cat here.
Blocked it. So we made it so we can turn 140 degrees to each direction. So it can't actually do a 180 with its body and like move in another direction. Vox engine spam is a thing.
Yeah.
When you don't have the ability to take them down fast, they just amass. And there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
We capped them at 3. We just said, you get to spawn 3.
On what difficulty? Wait. Or are they not going to implement difficulty scaling?
No more. They might not all be gunning for you specifically, like it's 3 spawned anywhere at the same time. We reduced the health of the cannon turrets on the side. They used to be 8,000 health.
Yeah. Almost as much as the whole thing.
Yeah, that basically means they're for all intents and purposes, you can't destroy them.
Yeah. It's.
If they hadn't addressed this, I would have mentioned something.
So they're down to 3,500 and armor down from 5 to 4.
So now I can shoot it
tank
with
to heavy.
some sniper rifles and stuff.
Yeah, and then autocannon, etc. And
Oh, wait, you can. It might actually be a thing to now blow them off. I mean, it's still a fuck ton of health. Where do we have the Vox? I forgot the health already, but AP4, whatever the health was. Do they have it already listed here? rate reduced. Oh wait, this is the old. This is old stuff.
Added I also reduced durable from 1 to 0.7. So it's better if you take an anti-material. Like it's still a lot of health, but
you can do something if you don't have the right tool.
Now the explosion significantly hurts the Vox engine.
Okay.
So I think it takes about a third of its main HP. When you kill one of the turrets on the sides, the main one will lose a third of its health. If you destroy both, the whole Vox engine dies.
Okay. So there might be different tactics now to take it down. You might go for the hatch in the back, or you take both turrets, or you go straight for the main health, or like a combination. So
yeah.
Elevated sounds
sometimes it's like
pretty
they're
good.
behind you, and then we just unload a burst on you.
Yeah, it's they're fast DPS.
Yeah. So we made an attack that did like one shot. So you're like, oh, you know it's there, and then it shoots a bit more.
So it's like a warning shot.
Yeah, a little bit of a warning shot. We also reduced the accuracy of moving targets, so a little bit like it aims and then it fires, but it doesn't like adjust as much. So if you just running, like it will have a slightly harder time hitting you. Stimming, not interrupted by staggering.
Yes.
This is a big one.
And it also doesn't block it either. So if you are staggered, you can use stim.
Nice.
So if a scavenger or a conscript shoots you, sometimes
a hunter
hits you and like stun like.
That's all I really can ask for. Because like you only have 4 stims anyway, or 6 with the medic armor. So the interrupt is, why?
You will be
Good.
less stun locked.
Gone.
Yeah, you
really
can just
good.
stim through it.
They can kill. They can still kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, they can out damage the stim healing
they
effect.
Won't interrupt the stim, and
also with the delay, it's.
All right, that is it. If you want to read the full patch notes, you can always find them on Sony PlayStation or Steam. Otherwise, you'll just have to listen to us jam along forever.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you very much, guys.
I'm looking at them on Steam right now. PlayStation. Copy. Here, we will open this here. Release Captain Morris coming to you this Democratic Tuesday with an update from High Command. Attention, Helldivers! High Command has authorized a significant technical update with both content and quality of life upgrades. Well, we are deploying Helldivers in new galactic campaigns, making upgrades to the new diver training program and making essential fixes and upgrades across the board. New galactic campaigns, I think they're going to be running, basically rolling out an old plan that was supposed to happen with Into the Unjust, but that's a different video I need to make. We've also made changes to weapon strategy and blah blah blah. Let's see, anything. New controls, anti-terminal for campaigns and major orders. Biome forest. That one is leaked, and the fact that they call it fall, I mean, confirms that the leak of the winter will also at some point be coming. Rebalance, sentry health, enemy including durable, reload, improvements, decrease. Still, this one, I really hope they're not just going to be input buffering. Vehicles have more accurate armor value, especially against heavy armor exosuit, a mix of heavy and medium, ballistic steel heavy. Some enemies have received increased armor penetration values you can deal with vehicles, but not all. smaller and use an explosion, it won't be able to hurt someone. Something like the Bastion or the exosuits. I mean, just being able to walk through a bunch of scavengers and have them like be crushed and whatever would look silly and fun. Yeah, there's a lot that still can hurt you. Some enemies have had the dirt damage reduced. That's also good. So why the fake posting? But maybe there are too many changes to properly list. No, you just list them. If Paths of Exile can release like a, I don't know how many pages document with all the patch notes, why can't you? Increased by 100%. Yeah, reload and dodge diving. Is that what they call it? Dodge diving? Okay, this is sort of, that is cool. Reloading will continue when you regain control of the ragdoll. Like if you have to pull that like for your raptor, the whatever, last like chambering the round basically. Introduce the concept of delayed reloads. If you try to reload when the player is not allowed to do so, the reload will be delayed until the player is able. This, yeah. Or the maximum. Does that mean it will force the reload even if you're ragdolled, or will it just for not do it anymore after that? Also, I keep forgetting that this is a thing that Archie does. Archie Cashy does. If you own a vehicle pair for the premium, you can blah blah blah. Yes, decrease the exosuit cooldown. Okay, whatever. Then, more grenades. M7S. Oh, the Halo one. Dynamite, grenade, refill. Yeah. This is just some quality of life. A lot of these, I still think like. Hey jongen. So that's the new biome. Oh, it looks pretty. Hey meneer, ben je aan doen? Explosion damage to 300, medium to heavy. That's also. Oh, wait, we're medium. Oh, explosion. Yeah, explosion damage. Yeah, sure. I need to like fully read and actually. I don't know about that. Might not be enough. Wait. The projectile was negated by, yeah. What do you mean none? Is it, why not ballistic? Wait, what? Or maybe they mean from gas to ballistic. Which, yeah. That would make sense. It literally not made sense to me, but and most people, because everybody, like the fact that the spear itself, like this here, was the projectile was gas damages. Well, it's good that they changed that. Let's close that one. Held of doors by 50%. Now I'm wondering vehicles. Oh, we have an incinerator FRV and a supply FRV. Let's see, the doors. Where are the doors? So they gave them more health, and they transfer everything to main. I guess the idea, no, I mean the idea probably is that they protect the diver longer, but even melee attacks would just from like hunters and whatever would go through the vehicle and hit the diver. Like enemies would ignore and not even damage the vehicle, as far as I could tell. Increase recovery time. I wonder if they fixed it again with that it puts its butt up after the charge. I mean, charges being faster, I don't mind if in exchange they commit and they don't steer. Yeah. This is cool because the runaway Alpha Commander was just annoying. Reduce some of the durable damage, sure. Interesting that they split those values to be different. I don't mind it, but also this is why like we have 100 HP basically. Like that's why it took almost half your health most of the time. Durable damage. That's sure. I rather, I mean, yeah, whatever. Like that's all for vehicles more. Oh yeah, durable is for the vehicles anyway. Turn angle from 180 to 140. 140-degree turn. Let's see if I can, like, if there's something showing. That's going to be a nice little change. Well, I don't want a short attack burst followed by a longer one. We will have to see. Reduced attack duration, reduced accuracy on moving targets. Okay, it's all. It's a lot of like we shall see. Fixed rare request will occur when a player joins the game. Fixed rare request will occur when causing an excessive amount of. I mean, that is not rare. You could literally trigger it by just having like 3 war striders or something like that. Have them throw grenades. Like you can 100% predict it and recreate it. That's not a rare crash at all. Weren't properly saved enough. Yeah, okay. Cremate no longer shows the heavy armor penetrating strategy traveling similar incendiary weaponry. Can now damage targets within 3 May. Oh. Well, I'm curious to see how. If that is like a real fix. Excuse me. Amendment no if interrupted. I mean, early it will not lose magazines. The losing magazines was not just the amendment, though. That was pretty much all weapons. It was if you interrupted with diving or whatever, or in a stagger. Second is weapon choice customization correctly persists after. Okay, I mean, I've heard people having issues with that, and my cat just fell off a table. I never realized they couldn't, but I also basically never brought them on like normal missions. Or can be damaged with like. Wait, what? Oh, they fixed what? I will have to check that. What I mean. This is worded poorly. Phalanx divers rejoice, laser beams, explosion damage, electric arcs, and melee attacks no longer collide with directional shields of your teammates when hit from behind. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't shoot an arc weapon from behind the diver because it will just arc via the diver, unless you are like standing right next to them. But then it might arc back. Who knows? Sweeper should now be no eject shells when slime firing. Okay, I didn't know that wasn't. There was one control. Oh, I'm so proud of that one that I added it twice. Fixed physics to allow more representative shooting of Dragon Road's abdomen. Will not trigger its charge within a narrow path, reducing instances where they'll clip through destructible obstacles. Oh, they moved it out of the base, which was a bug. Players are no longer removed from terminals when switching between controller and key. Okay, that's a D-pad navigation. Pressing to foliage says push will no longer. Oh yeah, they announced that they would change that. Wait, no longer interrupt sprinting. It still slows you down somewhere, but yeah. Fix several issues with some mission assets animation being out of sync for journey fix. And some further placements for the refer. Detonate near. I mean, they could also just hit the enemies instead of like. Some update they changed the thing and it will literally fry at something and at the last moment just fire off. Fix the bug where certain automaton mines turn invisible when that is from my bug list. Fix the case where Helldivers had Twitch when leaving the hell pod. I mean, it's just like an animation reset. Your character also does that when you get back onto the Super Destroyer without a lift after the mission. But it's the little, I don't know, little head bob. Almost like a Jimmy Carr type of thing from that he does in whatever Cats does, Countdown, and the other one. No longer plays audio for door. I've been removed from I mean, the audio was so poorly mixed that I didn't even know that opening and closing the doors had audio. Can no longer be damaged with light penetration weapons. Issue with certain physical collections having no audio. Fixed automaton mines getting underground after you're near. That's also on my bug list. Yeah, okay. That was a rare one. I didn't even know it was back. Fixed the traversal issue where enemies could not reach the player in one of the levels in the ether. Okay. Fix the traversal issue where enemies could not reach the player in one of the levels in the NX and tab. Hey, jongen. Okay, well, it's time to test some stuff. Let's go. No, jongens, I have 2 cats here, and we're about to step on a keyboard.